Okay, well, the purpose of a field walk really is to establish what kind of finds we've got coming up on the surface, so we're not actually digging into anything or disturbing any contexts here, but we're just seeing what is literally lying on the surface. And the way that we're doing that is that we've got grids, we've cordoned off the field into various sections, so that we can kind of keep a handle on where we're walking and which bits we've walked. So we've evenly spaced ourselves out one way, and we're walking across it to the end when we get to the pegs at the end. As we're walking, we're looking for anything that's on the ground, any bits of pottery, or if we're lucky, maybe some Roman coins or something. That goes into a bag. When we get to the end, we walk back again picking anything up that we can see, and then when we get to the bottom here, we're putting it in, emptying it into the bowls that you can see here. We'll then walk back, but coming back in the other direction, so we've walked it sort of vertically, and then we're going to come back at it horizontally, walk all the way across again, and back again, picking up anything along the way.
So what sort of information can you gather from the material that you pick up?
Well, we've been doing it, maybe 20 minutes or so, actually. We've been able to establish that there's a huge amount of material here. We've got several, bucket loads of stuff, which is actually really exciting. All of it, or pretty much most of it, is Roman. A lot of it is building material, Roman building material. So we've got Roman tiles, for instance, and some Roman pottery as well. And that really just helps to show us that we're obviously very close to, in the vicinity of, rather large Romanised building. It's quite exciting.
That's great. So what's the next stage? Once you've picked all this material up, what do you do with it?
Okay, what we're going to do then is process the finds. So we're going to take the finds over to the other side of the field where we've got some water and buckets waiting for us, and we're actually going to clean them, get the bits of mud off so that we can actually look at them more closely and be able to then identify what we've got. Once they're dried, we'll then start to sort them. So we'll sort them into for instance, tiles, pottery, and what other kind of finds might come up. And then that can be then further processed then, and it can again start to tell us more about what's going on here in the building. It might tell us possibly what kind of a building we've got and what kind of activities were going on here. I suspect it's probably going to be domestic and agricultural activities, but that's something that the finds will help us to discover.
What about date?
And date as well, yes. The types of pottery that we get, and for instance, if we get any Roman coins, that would be really exciting. And that again would help us to actually put a date on the site that we've got here.
Fantastic. Well, we better let you get on.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Okay.